Cool. All right, well, we'll get started. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mike Schmieder. I am the MCA at KW Elevate. I've been with KW for just about 5 years in a few different various roles, one of them being our favorite tech trainer, Lynn's predecessor. And I also serve in the capacity of a labs advisor for KWRI. So what that means is I basically work with KW to help build, refine, give feedback, and test all the new technology rollouts that KW is doing. So does anyone have any experience, or has anybody played around with Chat GPT or any AI functionality, Bard or any of the other ones? Feel free to unmute, put in the chat.
I use it to help with listing descriptions.
Perfect. Hey, Jenny.
Hey.
How have you found that?
Awesome.
Yeah.
We were also updating our website and all of our team members' bios, and I ran what we already had through there. And I thought, wow, we all sound amazing after running it through there. It was all true, but it made it sound much better.
It's just like a lot more eloquent than
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good. I'm glad that you guys are utilizing it. Anyone else?
It works for
also,
sorry.
I'm sorry. I've also
No, go ahead.
for listings. It just makes it easier. I don't have to think about what words to use. And it makes it just easier and clean for those listings.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thanks, Janice. Appreciate it.
I
So
use it in our social media posts. Not as
Okay.
much, but I'm starting to use it more and more in social media.
That's awesome. Well, feel free to stop me at any point. I made this playbook. I'll send you my entire Google Drive of Chat GPT resources. I have probably about 5,000 different prompts that I'll share with you. So really, as you know, for some of the folks that have used Chat GPT before, really the prompts are the most important thing. Basically, your input is directly impacting the output that the system creates for you. So the key is really just to make sure that you have the correct input. So for those who are not familiar with ChatGPT, basically it's one of many AI tools, probably the biggest AI tool that's on the market right now. So it doesn't have all of the knowledge. There's a ChatGPT 4 that's out there that you can pay $20 a month for. It has more accurate information in terms of like recent information. So I haven't really played around or tested that out too much, but my understanding is that ChatGPT 3.5, which is the free version that's out there now, is basically the internet all the way up to 2022. So it doesn't include anything for 2023. So there's not a lot of, you can't pull like real estate market stats on there, but you can train it to be able to give insight. So the market does X, give me an explanation about it to communicate to clients or something like that. So as I mentioned before, prompts are really the most important aspect of ChatGPT. Once you kind of understand how to communicate with ChatGPT using prompts, you can really become really effective at getting exactly what you want. And it's going to save you a ton of time instead of just taking, hours to create a whole newsletter or an email smart plan. I know Lynn and I used to sit for hours planning out smart plans and different things, and this can take care of it in just a mere few minutes after you read through it. So can definitely be a massive time saver in that way. So leveraging prompts, like I said, can greatly enhance your productivity, but it's just kind of trial and error, playing with them and really figuring out what works for you and what works for your business. So I put together some ideas that you can use ChatGPT for your business. So lead generation, so you can use it to engage with your potential leads on your website, social media platforms. People have built models like chatbots with it and trained and things like that. That's obviously like very advanced level, but it does have the capability to do that. It can also assist, obviously, as many of you have said, in property descriptions, market updates, buyer and seller education, home staging tips, home improvement recommendations, newsletter content, personalized emails, drip campaigns. You can also change the voice that it's in too, so you can have it be like, put this in a cheery voice, say this in a positive voice or lens. So you can really customize what you want it to spit out. And the more precise and the more detail that you provide it, the more information and detail and what you're really looking for will come out in the form of sentence, paragraph, newsletter, emails, things like that. So how I've designed all of these prompts, and I'll show you the prompts here in a second. Act as a real estate expert and then insert prompt below. So basically an example would be act as a real estate expert and write a Facebook ad for a real estate business. Target young first-time home buyers, include a headline and a 60-word body copy with a call to action for contacting me to schedule home showings. So I will skip kind of to my prompts list. So here's some social media prompts that I have. I will share all of this with you afterwards. So stay tuned in the chat for all that. But there are hundreds of different ideas that you can take from this and make it even more specific to your business and what you're trying to accomplish. Write a script for a TikTok video showcasing a day at my real estate office. Create a TikTok video sharing my reaction to a surprise success. Write an Instagram post sharing the most significant challenges I've overcome in my career. So just to get ideas flowing, I think is what really makes this a lot very helpful and valuable. So again, I will share this with you, but let's run a test. So going back to writing a Facebook ad for a real estate business. Has anyone used it for advertising yet or for lead generation?
For ads, for command ads, it works great.
Yeah. So this is Chat GPT, the main page. If you're not familiar with it, it's just chat.openai.com. This is a free account. All right, so act as a real estate expert, act as an expert real estate agent and write a Facebook ad copy for a real estate business. Target young first-time home buyers, include a headline and a 60-word body copy with a call to action to schedule showings. Let's see what it spits out. So one of the things that jumps out at me immediately, and if you've never run Facebook ads before, emojis are one of the most important things that you can include in your Facebook ads because they help to stop the scroll. We all do the scroll on Facebook all the time. This is one of the things that's a pattern interrupter that will help to stop the scroll. So I really like the use of emojis, and I didn't even tell it to use emojis, so that's great. Are you ready to make your homeownership dreams a reality? Look no further. As your dedicated real estate expert, I specialize in helping young first-time home buyers find the perfect place to call home. Let's embark on this journey together. Schedule showings today and find your perfect home. Don't wait, your dream home won't wait forever. Click schedule now or give me a call to get started. And then it includes some hashtags too. So Lynn, as someone who's run many Facebook ads over the course of your career, what are your reaction?
So what's working right now is a sentence. Because it gives you 250 characters to start your ad. Don't use what the MLS says. Take the MLS description, throw it in Chat GPT and tell it to write a sentence or two. So under 250 characters, it'll work, because that way you don't, if you see the see more, usually people don't click to see more, they will scroll past it.
That makes sense. So that's just one of many examples it could do. So let's go, there's a few more lead generation examples. So if you don't like the first response that Chat GPT gave you, you can click the regenerate response button. So I can click this button right here, regenerate, and it'll give us another option. Or you could tell it to add something about the home having a pool. And then it will add something about having a pool on the property. So you can continue to basically chat it back and forth and regenerate responses and get exactly what you want. Again, the more detail that you provide it, the higher likelihood that you'll get what you're looking for at the end of the day. But it is one of those things where you could spend all day on it, but should you spend all day on it? So I think this is a great tool to use to save time and sound better through writing. So keep that in mind as well. So
I played with the free one, or the $20 one, not that much better. For what you're spending on the $20 one, it's not that much better. It changes it, and it's way more complex. For most people, they're gonna hate it.
I would say if you're training a chatbot or you're going to be using it every single day to, I don't even know. There's so many different ways people are using it, but I think many, many people will be fine with the free version. I agree with you, Len. All right, so here's some luxury home prompts. So let's see. Compose a guide and understanding the lifestyle preferences of high net worth individuals. So if you're somebody who wants to get into the luxury market, act as an expert real estate agent and compose a guide about understanding the lifestyle preferences of high net worth individuals. So this is probably going to be several paragraphs that it spits out, but you can also use it to get ideas for your business. So if somebody asks you what's the best way to stage a home, you could ask ChatGPT. And then you look even more like an expert because you got all that information in a couple minutes. So it seems like this is a very long one that's coming because it's still generating.
Sometimes those are good when it gives you a long explanation of what you ask it. Copy it and put it on like a notepad, and then you could come back and maybe make it a smart plan. If you like it and it's good, it's an easy way to turn something into a smart plan.
I don't know why this is lagging so hard, but all right, I'm just going to stop it. I'm sure what it spit out would be good. So here's some examples of investor prompts. Again, just works the same way. I just encourage many of you just to read through some of the prompts because it can give you some ideas of specific things that you can actually integrate into your business, you know, lead generation. Here's working with sellers, discuss benefits of home staging. How can I declutter a home effectively before listing it? So it's just like all these things that, you know, if you go through, you're making your listing presentation, you know, you want to have it write a paragraph about the benefits of home staging, put it in Chat GPT, and then put it on your listing presentation. Or you could have that as you know, if you have somebody who wants to list their home, a group of people that want to list their home in the next 6 months to a year, put that on an email campaign. So there's just a lot of different possibilities, again, that you can really use it for. What questions do people have about using ChatGPT and kind of how to integrate it into your own business?
I use mine for posters, for different things, for marketing. I also use it to write scripts for TikTok videos and things like that. It's very helpful.
Yeah, for sure.
The ads, for command ads, if you're running them, it's changed. It's been a game changer for me. I'm getting pretty much however many dollars I invest, I'm at least getting that many leads back consistently.
I like it. I mean, I've definitely used it to help create smart plans. So I published a smart plan based off of ChatGPT just in the last 2 weeks. So you can ask it, right? So not ChatGPT. So you could ask it to write 12-month email campaigns targeting your database, keeping them informed on different real estate trends and ideas. And the great part about it is it's different every time. So if I use it and Sophia uses it, it's not going to spit out the exact same information, even if we use the same prompt, which is really cool. But again, you can also have it regenerate and rewrite it, or you can add more specifics to it at the same time. I will share my Google Drive with all of you. So save the link in the chat. So it has Chat GPT Playbook with links to all of the thousands of prompts. There's a how to talk with Chat GPT, top 15 things to think about when writing a listing, and then the KWRI AI playbook that they put out at Mega Camp recently. So with many of you using it for writing a listing description, here's just a few different thoughts and things that you can use.
So you can also have it create a calendar for you. So depending on what you want to do, it'll tell you what to post on which different days. So it's another way to get engagement. It's pretty simple. Make sure you ask it about real estate, otherwise it just gives you random stuff.
Yeah. So again, key, just be specific with it. There's going to be some trial and error, but it can do a lot of things. And, you know, as Jenny was saying, improve bios, have it rewrite things in different voices can be really helpful and save you a ton of time. Go ahead and make sure you save that Google Drive link. If there's any questions, let me know, but ChatGPT is pretty easy to use. It's just a matter of using it and taking advantage of the resources that you have around you. Any questions?
If they struggle with it or you guys struggle with it, let me know. I can help you out.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining, and hopefully get some additional prompts out of it. Make sure you save the Google Drive, and have a great day.